Not a label, not a word, not a derogatory term you heard. I'm a who, same as you. Do you have a name? Me too. I'm a mind, a heart, a personality. I'm an equal part of the overall we. Who am I? I'm simply me, a person, not a disability.
I am currently diagnosed with PTSD, bipolar axis 1. But those diagnoses were given to me about 7 years ago. And my med provider and therapist that I'm working with now, they believe that the diagnosis may be inaccurate. There's a there's multiple medications that's provided. In my case, I was taking Lamictal, Effexor, Klonopin, Seroquel, Prazosin. Some were to stabilize my mood. Some of them were for depression. They were antidepressants and anxiety medication. And the Prazosin, I know for a fact that was for PTSD. So I would take that at night to kind of stop me from having dreams. They say mental health can be genetics, it can be life experience, and my therapist would love that question because she feels like the things that we go through shape us to be the people that we are today. Yeah, my PTSD. Um, I um I was molested by one of my uncle's friends when I was a child. For 20 years, I kind of put it into a box into the back of my head, and it was there for a long time, and I didn't think about it. I didn't say anything about it, and just recently I would say it's like going through it all over again. The medication that I was put on, it had a bad reaction on me, and I feel like that medication was like it was like a little leprechaun in my head that was playing tricks, like let's go and open this door, let's see what's behind door number 1 and door number 2. And I feel like it's opened up a lot of doors that I don't know how I'm gonna close back right now. I didn't think that it bothered me as much as it does, and that's something that I had to face, that maybe that is something that shaped me to be some of who I am today, and the reasons behind some of the things that I do. All the time. So I never said anything, and to be honest, for a while I thought like it was normal because growing up I was like a tomboy, and you know an attractive guy. You think, they say you don't say anything, this is just between you and me. And you think like you don't think that these things are bad until you realize the negative effect that it has on you and the way it makes you feel. Like if you when you're forced to do something that you really don't want to do. Like I used to sit up and watch Baywatch all the time, and I guess that's how I was caught. There have been times where I've thought about harming myself. There has been a time where I attempted to harm myself. I wasn't successful. I'm here to tell this story today. Um, at the time, I don't really know if I had a reason. I don't really know if that was a reason or not because I didn't think about it. But subconsciously, it could have been a reason why I I don't know. I was just down, and I felt like, what was the point of living? It's very emotionless. You know, there will be things that in my mind that were, they were sad. They were bad things, and like the average person, you cry, you show some type of empathy towards that situation, and I had none. I can't say that I am 100% empathetic off of my medication, but I am able to show some type of emotion and not be called cold hearted, because if I'm arguing with someone and I laugh, it's like, you don't care. It's not because I don't care, it's because I'm nervous. I don't know how to. I can't cry. I can't show you that I care. So it's like I don't know what to do. Some days everything could be a trigger. I'm a very, you would never know, but I'm a very emotional person. Like, I'm a very, very emotional person, and the way I express my emotions are unhealthy at times. And I know that it's unhealthy, but it's like the good angel, the devil, and it's like the devil always wins, because the good angel will say, "Hey, don't do that," or "Don't post this on Facebook," or "Don't say that to that person." But it's like the the bad side takes over. The side that I know is not supposed to come out, it takes over. I feel like it can be a good and a bad thing. Um, it's a good thing because you have people that understand. They know what you're going through. They may have been there. They may have tried to do some of the things that you do. They may have the thoughts that you have. But then it's a bad thing because it's already emotionally overwhelming for myself to deal with my own issues. And I do have friends that have mental health illnesses, and it's like they're like they're somewhat stable. I feel like if you have two people that are really unstable, like, it won't really work out. It's like, I feel like killing myself today. Yeah, me too. Let's just go and do it. It's like you're very impulsive. So if you have two impulsive people, it's like, where do you get? You need a fucking chaperone. I do not. I was very closed off about my mental health for a while. Only a handful of people knew. Um, I guess this is like my coming out about mental health, that I am officially part of that stigma, whatever. But in the future, I do plan on joining walks and different events and activities that do support mental health. Don't let it consume you. The label is not you. You are you are you. You're still you. You still feel you're still a human. Just don't let the label define you. And that's the best I can say. I don't know. Yeah, and if you're, don't be afraid to ask for help. I was afraid to ask for help for many years. I did it in probably all of the wrong ways. So yeah, don't be that person. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Accept who you are and live your life.